Hey y'all, it's me, Cody. Welcome to the CodiKnits podcast. This is episode 62. I'm Cody, and Diamond is here, of course. The real star of the show, you know. And it's a little girl. And this is a podcast about, if you're joining for the first time, about knitting and sometimes some spinning and crochet and just whatever fancies my desires is what I do. It is dark right now. It is a Monday, and if you hear jingling and running around, it's Diamond. She's playing. So anyway, that's why the lights are on. But it's been a while since I've podcasted, and I wanted to say hello and catch up. So, excuse me, I had the hiccups. Yeah, so hello to all of my new viewers, and hello to all of my returning viewers. It's so nice to hear from you and sit down and spend a little bit of time with you today. I have some stuff to show you, and it's been a busy couple of weeks. Good stuff happening, so I just wanted to give you a little update about what's been going on. You can find me on YouTube as the CodiKnits podcast. You can find me on Instagram. I'm most active on Instagram as nurse_Cody, and Cody spelled with an I, C-O-D-I. And there is a Ravelry group. Currently, I'm hosting a like a knit along giveaway kind of thing where anything that you're making for someone for a gift for the holiday season, you can go over there and post a picture and just kind of say who it's for or whatnot, and yeah, you can be entered for a chance to win some kind of prize. I'm wearing my this is my mainsail shawl. I knit this. This is one of the first things I ever knit, actually. I believe it's made out of Malabrigo, and I love it. So, you know, the Georgia Bulldogs won the SEC championship this weekend. So, you know, red and black. Atlanta Falcons are also red and black, but they suck this year. But I still support them. Anyway, this isn't about that. So that's what I'm wearing. So that's what I decided to wear for work today. And it's not super cold, but I wore this in a little light sweater. And in the mornings, it's needed. Hey. What is it? What? She wants to play. So, apologize if that's annoying, but she wants to play. And she's here by herself all day, so I feel bad if I don't. So, that's what I'm wearing. And I wear some red pants with it sometimes, which I do today. And it's fun. And it's kind of, yeah. So, it kept me warm enough. It got up to 60 degrees today. This morning it was like 40, so it was a little chilly, but it's not really cold. I have a whole new perspective on the word cold after living in Wisconsin last winter. Anyway, yeah. So where should I start? I just have a couple little bitty mini discharges. You see me make these a bunch, but they're little earbud cozies. So, you know, your earbuds for your, that you listen to, they go down in here. There's a pattern for it. I believe it's free online, but I kind of just have it memorized, my own little version of it. But I just use scraps. So both of these have been knit into my my little scrappy sock yarn blanket. And I had a lot left over, so this one I'm going to give to one of the girls at work, and this one I haven't decided yet who it's going to go to, or if I keep it or what, but they're fun little little things to knit, and they're good, easy little to give away, you know. Then, so, okay, I'm gonna pause. That's discharges. That's all I got. But I have to tell you some exciting news. So, first exciting news is I am officially, if you follow me on Instagram, you know this, an advanced oncology certified nurse practitioner. Yay! So, I took my exam last Monday, and I thought I was going to fail it. It was really probably the hardest test I've ever taken. But yeah, I passed. So that's super exciting. I've worked really hard, and that was a goal for me. I set for myself the beginning of this year, and I didn't think I was gonna make it because of all the stuff that kind of happened with Wisconsin, and yeah, and then so I decided. First I was like, well, I'll just get it next year or whatever, and I was like, you know what? It was my goal, and I'm not gonna let something or someone else or some other circumstances stop me from reaching my goal when there's really no reason. I have authorization to test. I've shown and done everything that I've needed to do. I have the hours. You have to have so many hours of experience in oncology and as a nurse practitioner, and I have that. I've studied really hard. I've learned a lot. Just these past 3 months at my job, I've learned so much, and I feel like I'm a much more confident nurse practitioner already. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it this year and see. And if I fail it, then I take it next year. But I passed, and so that made me very proud of myself. I was super excited about that. So yeah, and then what was going on? So Friday night, oh, it was so much fun. I went and saw the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in concert. And it was so cool, you guys. Like, if this happens anywhere near you, you should go do it. So they play the movie above on the screen, right? And they have the voice and the sound effects, but the orchestra plays everything from opening to end. And it was so cool. Even like the WB, you know, or whatever it is that comes up in the beginning, where it's like, da, 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 you know, da, 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 whatever it is. And it was really cool. So it was cool to watch it and see the symphony play, and see the movie too. And there was so many people there that had they were dressed up, and every time someone's favorite character, you know, your favorite characters would come up on screen, everybody would cheer, and it was so cool. And the Slytherins, there were Slytherins actually in the house, you know, and every time, when Draco, his first appearance in the movie, he came on, all the Slytherins would go and stuff. It was just so much fun. Anyway, and then Saturday I went hiking at Amicalola Falls, and I did take some pictures, so if you want to check those out, it was really beautiful. I'm really sore still, and that's in North Georgia, and it was a lot of fun to go do that. So I did that Saturday, and then Sunday I had to take my mom shopping. So I picked myself all that to lead into, I have some stash acquisition. Diamond, what is it? Huh? What is it? What do you want? Yes, what do you want? Oh. Yeah, my little girl. I'm sorry. So what did I get? So this is, I got this at Walmart, believe it or not, and I got this. It's absolutely beautiful. It's Lion Brand Yarns Mandala, and it's 5.3 ounces or 150 grams, and there's 590 yards or 540 meters, and it's 100% acrylic. And this is so soft. Like, I thought it had something else in it, but this is a really nice feeling acrylic. It's really soft. It's not kind of rough and plasticky like some acrylic yarns. It's a really, really nice one. And I believe they were like $4 something a ball. But I've been really wanting to make another virus shawl, so I thought this would be a pretty virus shawl. And I haven't bought yarn in a while, so figured why not. Having water with a little bit of watermelon punch Dasani drops in there. Okay, so that's my acquisitions. Now, my workups. I can't remember if I showed this or not, but I finished this sock. I gotta sneeze. Sorry. So I finished this sock, and this is, it's West Yorkshire Spinners signature 4-ply in the pheasant colorway, and it had a contrasting heel and toes. And this one I did on size US Zeros magic loop, and I cast on 72 stitches, and it fits pretty good. I probably should have knit a little bit longer in the toe, but that's okay. They usually stretch out a little bit, see, with blocking a little. So that's okay. I'd rather them be a little bit snug than too loose. But there's that one. And then I did cast on, but just barely, the next one. It's like a little mustache. So yeah, I kind of have that one in as a vanilla. Don't need to really think about stuff. So I knit on that a little bit, but after I finished that first sock, I actually cast on a different sock because it's a Christmas present. This is for my aunt, and I've knit a pretty good bit on it. So this is I've knit the cuff and the leg, and just finished the fish lips kiss heel, and I'm working on the toe part now. And this is knitting up so pretty. Again, I'm sorry that the lighting isn't that great, but yeah, it's got some very pale blues. It's got some like very dusky pinky colors, a little bit of like a greeny brown color. That doesn't sound pretty, greeny brown, but it's really pretty. Sorry, I don't know, maybe that helps a little. Sorry, bad lighting. I really need to get a camera that's nice and some lighting. But yeah, this is so soft. This is Alpaca Sock. Let me find the ball band. Alpaca Socks. It's 60% alpaca, 20% merino wool, and 20% nylon. So this is going to be a really good, sturdy sock. It's really soft. I think my aunt really going to like it. And because she has small feet and she doesn't like super long, I don't knit the cuff super long. I'm probably going to be able to get me a pair out of this too. At least some shorty socks out of it. So soft. This is what it looks like. I just balled it up by hand one day. Yep. And I'm keeping it in this bag. I bought this from Kay. I think I bought it. From the Bakery Bears back when she was sewing up stuff. But it's Christmassy. Like Cowboy Christmas. That's fun. I've also been continuing to work on my Waiting for Rain shawl for my doctor. My plan is to hopefully... See, I took off this Friday and the Monday following that because we were originally going to go with my godmother and my aunt to New York for the weekend. But sadly, that is being canceled. But, so that just means I have time off and that means I can knit, right? So, this is where I'm at so far. It's really all bunched up on the needles. But I'm starting the last lace section. So it kind of, you can't really tell, but oh, this yarn smells so good. Whatever she washes it in is beautiful. But here's one of the lace panels I'll open up for you. Kind of give you an idea. But I really love this. Knitting on Cowgoo needles. And it's the Waiting for Rain shawl. And I really love that pattern. I've really been enjoying knitting on this. I haven't knit on it a whole lot since I last seen you. But most of the knitting I've done, I did this weekend actually. Because I was studying my little butt off because I wanted to pass this test. And there's so much to learn and cover. But yeah, now I can knit more. Last thing is crochet, and it still doesn't really look like much, but I'll show you what it's gonna look like. This cute little unicorn whale. Narwhal. Look how cute. Ugh. So I have this much now. I have, you can't really tell, but I have started the second ball. Not because I ran out, but because it's like a fade. So I started from light and getting darker. But what I see is that the colors that are in here, so here, the colors are kind of really light and subtle, and then up here you can tell that the blue speckles and stuff are darker. So this is crochet, and I didn't read past where I should have, but I should have already put in the eyes, which I'm going to go ahead and do. I have some safety eyes that came with the kit. And they say to go ahead and start stuffing, but I'm not going to start stuffing just yet. I'm going to wait because right now it would just all fall out. So, but yeah, I'm really enjoying that. I mean, it's going to be super cute, but the crocheting, it really is hurting my wrist. And it's so tiny, like, it's just not... And it's like just round and round and round. So it's not my favorite thing. But I try to make myself do a few rows on it. Just because I want to get it done. It's going to be so cute and I can't wait to have it. But so that's really all of my workups. All my knitting. Yeah. just getting ready for Christmas coming up. And as you can see, I put my Christmas tree up and my snowman. You can't see, this is my snowman Christmas tree. I have another Christmas tree over there. That's my Santa Claus Christmas tree. And then I have my homemade Christmas tree, which some of you actually sent me ornaments for, which I really love them. But, yeah. So, my prescription this week is there's so much going on right now in the United States and in the whole world. And there's a lot of negativity, a lot of negative things going on. But what I would like to do is challenge you this week to find, I'd like to challenge you for a couple of things. One is to stay away from social media or media in general for a bit. And because we're so bombarded by all of the negativity, the bad things. And it's, you don't want to be oblivious, and you want to be well informed and know what's going on in your world and the leaders of your world and your country and of other countries. But I feel like we get so overwhelmed with everything, and it can really take a toll on you and bring your spirits down and make you feel like the world is a terrible, horrible place filled with bad people. And while there is that, I think there's also a lot of good. So my challenge to you is to maybe try to stay away from the social media, any media outlets, Facebook or the TV, the newspaper, and really limit the amount of time that kind of stuff is coming into your head. And if you are going to be on, social media or whatnot, I want to challenge you to look for the things that are good. Every now and then they sneak in some good things, and sometimes we have to look even deeper for them, which is sad sometimes. But so what I would like to encourage you to do is to find those good things, those good people out there who are doing things that we may think is, small. It's like that quote I can't quote it correctly, unfortunately, but it says something along the lines of, it might be something small, but to other people it's the whole world. Sorry, there's people walking by, and Diamond thinks that she has to bark at them. So there's so many people out there who are doing so many good things, who are giving back to their communities, who are out there standing up for people who can't stand up for themselves, and who are fighting for the rights for people to be who they are. And there's people who are trying to help people afford their health care. There are people out there who are, helping the homeless, and who devote their entire lives to that kind of stuff. And then there's people out there who maybe just felt like they needed to give this person over here, $10 for whatever reason, or they just felt like they wanted to go and tell that person it's going to be okay. So what I'd like to encourage you to do is look for those things and keep your eye out and focus on those things. And if you find those over the next week or so, comment, or if you can think of something while you're watching this, comment below and let us know, and so that we can, see those stories and remind us that the world is really a wonderful, beautiful place that's filled with wonderful, beautiful people who really do care about each other and who love each other, and we just don't see it, but it doesn't get portrayed because we're so bombarded with all the negative, the bad, the drama, all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I think that kind of stuff really brings you down, but focusing on the positive and the happy and the good things in life, and the good people out there, and giving them the attention instead of bad people attention that they usually get. I think that'll help inside for us. So anyway, that's where I'm gonna leave that. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner. I'm gonna have a tuna salad sandwich, as yummy as that sounds, but I'm not the best cook, so that's what I'm having. I can cook enough so I don't starve. I don't like to cook, though. Hopefully I'll find somebody someday that does like to cook. I'll help clean up the kitchen. Anyway, I'm going to go and fix myself something to eat. I'm really also kind of sleepy because work is really busy, but good busy, so I'm happy about that. But it just means that sometimes I'm tired when I come home. Who would have thunk it? Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. So sorry it's been so long, but I know you guys understand. And thank you all for being so supportive and so wonderful. If you enjoyed the podcast and you haven't, please like and subscribe. It lets me know that you guys are interested in what I have to say or not interested in what I'm saying. And I can kind of, use that as a gauge. And yeah, we will see you in a couple weeks. Until then, remember, one stitch at a time. That's the best way to get through anything. All right. Tell everybody bye. Say bye. Hello. Say goodbye. Hello. Give everybody kisses. Oh, it's a little diamond. Isn't she cute? She's a pain in the butt. I know I was going to tell you bye, but let me tell you what she did. She was naughty. So I had a couple of granola bars in my book bag. And my book bag is on the floor. And I took them hiking. Well, I ate one and there was 2 left in the book bag. So apparently I didn't close it all the way. And she went and she got both the granola bars and she ate. She got the paper open. She didn't even really shred it open that much. But she got it and she got that granola bars out and she ate. They were sweet and salty. Thank God they didn't have any chocolate in there. One of them was peanut and one of them was cashew. I really like the cashew ones. I was so mad. She act like I don't ever feed her. I came home and the wrappers were there and I'm like, what? And then she laying on the couch like, oh, I'm so full. Belly bulging and all that kind of craziness. Wasn't you? Yes, you were. Yes, you were. You were a bad girl. Anyway, we're really going to go now because I'm hungry. So, say bye. Tell everybody bye. You say bye. You shake. Good girl. Bye.